Hey guys, so just some news on Vergeben talking about characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know some people don't like listening to Vergeben because they said that the Square rep was going to be the first rep that would be shown off. We got Joker instead, and they got something wrong with Link's Awakening and a few other things, whatever. But I still think they are very much so worth listening to. I think they have a pretty decent track record overall, and especially for Smash Ultimate, they basically leaked the entire base roster. So yeah, I think listening to Vergeben is pretty important. So here's what Vergeben is saying. Someone wrote, "He never said Steve was going to be playable, though." And Vergeben writes exactly this. "I only ever said that Minecraft content of some kind was coming, which I still do believe. But I have already explained the situation and background behind my Minecraft info and the timeline of things that happened. You can look for the post here. Game FAQ's navigation for posts are a bit more time-consuming than they need to be to look for, but I'm sure at Zenith Vidya has the direct links to my statements on hand for Minecraft content and commenting on Steve stuff that I talked about recently." And then this next paragraph is really interesting. "I do have anything to say about Banjo leaks because I have something to share about Banjo leaks. I heard today that regarding Banjo and Kazooie being one of the Fighter Pass characters, they are DLC, but not 100%, 99% for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That came from my most proven and main source. There is a 1% chance it's not them, ... yes, ... but it is surely the closest to a confirmation you can get right now." And then at the bottom someone wrote, "Erdrick could still be in. Verge isn't necessarily wrong," and Vergeben said, "Erdrick is in." So there you go. Vergeben is now saying Banjo and Kazooie for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is 99% sure. That's pretty darn good. And he's still saying Erdrick is definitely in. So Vergeben is backing Erdrick and Banjo right now. And then Vergeben was asked to clarify what they meant, and they said, "Banjo and Kazooie is all but outright able to be confirmed as a DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on my end. A 99% confirmation is close enough. There's a 1% chance it isn't, but it is looking like Shinobi 602 wasn't teasing people for no reason, since I am able to say on my end that it seems to be the case that Banjo fans will surely be in for a smashing good time." Now, if you haven't watched my last video about Banjo, Vergeben is talking about this post over on Reset Era from Shinobi 602, who is an administrator over on Reset Era, and Reset Era really doesn't mess around with leaks, and Shinobi has a pretty good track record of leaking stuff. And they said, "Been a while since we saw Banjo in anything. Hope we're in for a smashing good time." And a lot of people have taken Shinobi's comment to be a leak for Banjo in Smash. So this is pretty exciting to me. Vergeben was saying Minecraft content in some form for a long time, but would never really say anything about Banjo and wouldn't go all in on Steve. And now in like the 11th hour here, they're saying 99% sure Banjo is in. So yeah, pretty exciting for Banjo fans like myself. Banjo is my second most wanted character. And in all honesty, I'm thinking back to the Grinch leak when I had my source who had a Microsoft source that was saying Banjo was in for sure. And that was a big reason why I was trying to figure out the Grinch leak, trying to figure out how it could be true, and you know, other people were saying Incineroar was in, but I was trying to make sense of that whole thing because I had someone I really trusted telling me Banjo was in, and yeah, it may turn out in the end that was right all along. Banjo might actually be coming to Smash. So I have to say, after hearing all this stuff, I'm kind of in the same boat as Vergeben, where I think Banjo is extremely likely, probably more likely right now than he ever has been, but I'm not totally certain of him. I haven't seen any like proof that Banjo's in Smash, but yeah, it seems like the cards are stacking up in Banjo's favor for sure. Also, with Vergeben saying Erdrick, and I've thought Erdrick is likely for a long time, I'm thinking this E3 might be an Erdrick and Banjo reveal. I don't know that for sure either, but I do think that those two characters are the most likely characters to get in as Smash DLC right now. Erdrick from Dragon Quest and Banjo from Banjo Kazooie. If you guys have any thoughts or comments you want to leave about any of the stuff I talked about in this video, leave a comment below. So once again, thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes. It really helps out the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, or like the video, or leave a comment, whatever you want. Until next time, have a good one.